Hello, Cuna. So this one is a bit of a strange one. You remember when I was talking about the big power project they're doing the Southwest in this little circle area on the border with Canyon County? They're building this huge, big solar panel uh, system, and so like the title of this is, I, I guess I still need to think about the title, but this involves land or involves Shell and Bill Gates. Um, I mean, you can't. I you hear about Bill Gates buying up farmland through his different shell companies. So Shell, gas and energy, yeah, that makes sense. So Shell probably would want to diversify, and so this is part of their project. So how is Shell involved? But let me take a step back. So why did this come into my radar once again? It's because I guess they submitted the Ada County side, so they got to get approval on Ada County, and they also need to get approval in Canyon County. So the Ada County package, there's this group here called Stop Solar on Idaho's Agricultural Ground, and that's where you can go if you want more information. They submitted their packet, and I started taking a look at it, um, and I found some pretty interesting things because I'm looking at the landowners, and anyway, so this is it's just so weird. So anyway, Savion, in terms of the Shell part, Savion is a subsidiary of Shell. So you can see Savion LLC all over here. See Savion LLC doing business as Powers Butte Energy Center LLC. So this is a Shell company, or Shell, the gas company, working on this project. They own a lot of the land. So let me see here. All right, so someone in that group, they got the deeds. So this is where things get a little bit interesting. How is Bill Gates related to this project? Um, you can see here 12/15/2023. This was like 3 months ago. Okay, like 2 or 3 months ago. And keep in mind they did their public meeting in October 15th. So let me show you they have a certification. Here it is, the certification. So first, I mean, there's multiple things that are just kind of weird about this, but the meeting was October 26, 2023. Now, I've done a subdivision in Ada County unincorporated before, and in the packet that I have, it includes the list of everybody that was contacted because you have to mail notice, and also there's a sign-in sheet to show proof of that. And the other thing is the certification here is signed in January 19th, 2024. Numerous months after that, and the date of this signing also coincides with the signing of the various owners at the top here. Let me see here. See here. So 117, 119, 119. So they already had the meeting in late October, the public records, or the public meeting, and then they transferred. Let me go back to here. They transferred through a special warranty deed, transferred ownership from Bora Parks Peak Farms LLC. And at first, this seems like, oh, whatever. It's just it's just the timing is very interesting. So December, look, this is recorded December 15th, just a couple months ago. And here, December 15th here as well in Canyon County. So this is where, if you take a look at these addresses and you Google that, what you'll find um, it belongs to Oak River Farms, or it's the same address. You'll find articles on this. And look here, you have Jeff Janoski. Okay, he's the Western person there. And guess who signed the paperwork? Jeff Janoski, right here. So this land, whatever they handed over in December, a couple months ago, belonged to Bill Gates. And well, okay. So how do you connect it to Bill Gates? All right. So here is Jeff Janoski, also is the president of the Western region. So basically, Oak River Farms, it uses the same address, uses the same president, West president, as um, Cottonwood Agriculture Management, which if you Google that, Cottonwood Management is a subsidiary of Cascade, and Cascade is the agricultural investment, or it's the investment arm of Bill Gates. So I don't know. It's just, there's layers of LLC. So all of this stuff you can find in different articles. Here as well is an article from, not that one. I don't know why it says McDonald's. Okay, I guess it does. McDonald's, French fries, carrots, onions, all of the foods that come from Bill Gates' farmland. And here you're going to see Oak River Farms listed as a subsidiary of Cascade, or that's what they're saying. Anyway, I mean, you can Google, you can double check whatever it is I'm saying. So anyway, now the other thing about this project is that it's being under the code, a conditional use permit under the category of central power, something like that. Let me see if I can find that here. Okay, here, centralized power facilities. So in terms of the notifications for different for notifications for the meeting, it requires like 2,500 square feet, or 2,500 feet from the edge of the project. And let's see, if you look at it from the general project here, you can see kind of the general boundaries. But 2,500 feet out in this area is, I'll just show you, give you an idea. Just okay, you can't see the Spanish. All right, but this is pretty much about what 2,500 feet is. Okay, so it's just basically one of these crop circles. And generally out here, you have very, very few owners. Likely you're going to have a lot more residential pushback. You can see right here, there's a lot more residential, a lot more homeowners. But out here in Ada County, on the Ada County side, you can see it's very minimal residential, probably more like farm owners. So anyway, yeah, that was kind of the surprise I had. The Bill Gates involvement in this project. Okay, now just to get the legal side of things very, very clear, the land is not owned by one of Bill Gates's subsidiaries, Cascade's subsidiaries. It was signed over to Shell, or Savion, back in, remember, December 15th. So let me see that. KY. December 13, 2023. Now, if you're Bill Gates, right, and you're this management company, you got to think about this from a business side of things. You just had the public meeting, okay? You're not going to hold the public meeting and develop all of the graphics. I believe this was maybe from, you can see here, Savion. This is, go through all of this money and then sell your farm, right? Like you're gonna that most likely what's probably happened, and I'm just speculating because I'm not going to find any private information, that the Bill Gates owned farmland that was transferred over on December 15th, just a couple months ago. Likely there is some kind of special deal in case, a cut of the revenue, basically. I mean, you're not just going to sign this over right in the middle of them applying. At the very least, you're going to wait it out and see if it gets approved. So anyway, that's all interesting information. Take with it as you will. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.